100 pounds, to lose 30 pounds, to lose 20 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
It's so satisfying, right? And you would say, okay, Coach Davis, how do you know, right? If have you ever lost it, right? Somebody would say, okay, you're a trainer. Okay, have you ever lost, 20 pounds? No, I've never lost, had to lose 20 pounds. I never had to lose. I mean, the most I've had to cut was maybe like 7 pounds, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I will say this. Similar to the young man who basically started to sob a little bit because it was very emotional, I had an individual who lost 120 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
This person was obese. Okay. She was 61 years old. Think about this. 61 years old. 61. She had bad knees. She had been carrying this weight for the longest. I worked with this lady for 2 years. 2 years. So she was probably like 58 when I first met her.
Mm-hmm.
She lost 120 pounds in 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
She started crying in front of me in the office, started crying. I had to close the door because I didn't want to, people like, what's going on in there? Close the door to give her some privacy. She said, not Coach Davis, excuse me. She said, Mr. Davis, I feel like you've given me a second chance at life. So what I'm saying is motivation is so important, right? It may be hard. And once again, I'm speaking just from, helping, not from actual personal experience.
Mm-hmm.
But the emotion that poured out of this young lady or this lady and the emotion that poured out of this athlete, it comes from a deep place. Mm-hmm. So that motivation, let that drive you. And it may take 2 years. It may take 5 years. It may take 10 years. She was 58 years old. You think that was her first go around and trying to lose 100 pounds?
No, it was probably a couple times. Yeah.
Not at all. She probably had started her journey at 16 years old.
Yeah.
All of a sudden at 58, she drops 120 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
And now she feels like her life is nowhere near over.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say to anybody who's trying to lose weight, of course, there's a lot of things that go into it. Obviously, how to train, how to recover, how to eat, where you should be from a mental capacity standpoint. Mm-hmm. But I would say to let that motivation educate you. Like go to any part of the earth to find that knowledge, to keep, and allow that motivation to be the vehicle to take you there. Because I promise you, if you can lose 30 pounds, 40 pounds, 50 pounds, you're just going to keep going.
Yeah.
You're just going to keep going. So I would say that. I would say that would be my advice to anybody. Is to stay motivated. Let that motivation be the driving force.
Well, that's I hope people take that to heart. I was talking the other day about New Year's resolutions, and you know how that's always in everybody's New Year resolution plan. I want to lose weight and get in shape, and what I was saying was that I don't think that should be a New Year's resolution plan. I think that should be a life plan, a continuously life plan to be in shape and be in good condition. Like that other lady, I've started my journey a while ago and I'm still on it. So, Almighty be thanked. I lost almost 50 pounds last year. So,
yes,
and I'm still working at it. So, but, you keep up the things that you're doing, man. You keep up the things that you're doing, keep that satisfactory attitude going, the positive attitude that you give to the youth. Keep that going because that's very important within the communities that we live in. And then within your own home too, as well, when you're raising your own family, bringing your own children up. So I just wanted to tell you, man, I appreciate you coming on. Keep that positivity. And continue to do what you're doing and motivate, everybody that surrounds you and everybody that comes to see you, now and in the future. I just wanted to let you know that, as you said earlier coming on, that you appreciate what I'm doing. I appreciate what you're doing. And we notice. We definitely notice. People notice. People won't say all the time, but they notice. And we notice that, that's why I wanted to bring you on, because I noticed that, the positivity that you're giving and the things that you do, and hopefully you continue and don't stop, man. Don't stop. Thanks for coming on the show, man.
Yeah, I have one question. One question real quick. I don't got that much time.
Yeah.
See, you got the New Orleans Saints colors, back there in your previous podcast setup. Yo, it's looking extra fly, man. And listen, it's looking extra fly. And I have one question. So it's the same question people asking me: how you a Detroit Lions? You never been to Michigan, right? Go blue. Yeah, and also, how are you a New Orleans Saints fan? From Brooklyn, New York.
It's a long story, man. It's a high school grudge story. That's what it is. I had a grudge with a guy, and the guy didn't like the Saints, so I like the Saints. That's a long story short.
So you did it in spite of the individual.
In spite of the other guy, that's all.
I bet. That's all I need to hear. So, all right, Doc, I appreciate you having me on, man.
All right, no problem. Appreciate you coming on. And good luck next year for the Lions, man. I hope they. I wanted to see them in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I hope so. We'll be all right.
Yeah. But all right, man. Take care. All right. Assalamu alaikum.